Hello YouTube, welcome to today's video. I am doing more bike maintenance today. I'm on the way to the shop what sells the tool to remove the sprocket off my hardtail. As you may remember in a previous video, I bought a 32 tooth Raceface sprocket. You need a specific tool to remove the sprocket and install the new sprocket. So that's one thing I'm doing. I'm also going to Revolution to ride mountain bikes. My back brake keeps going too close to my grip, so it needs like a re-bleed. So I'm going in the shop now to buy the stuff to bleed my brake, to give me some information on exactly how to do it. So in today's video I'm hoping to achieve installing a new sprocket on my hardtail and bleeding my back brake to get it to a standard where it feels really like stiff and quick. Just bought one of these sockets, which is a BBB bracket plug driver wrench socket. So anyway, this is for putting the sprocket on the hardtail. Glad that I've got one now in case I ever actually destroy the sprocket and I need to get it off in the moment. So I've got that, and I've grabbed some stuff from Formby Cycles, which I got for free, to bleed my brake, which is a syringe to bleed the brake and a free bucket. Amazing. So we're going to do that. We're going to get straight to that. I don't like how my back brake feels. I've never bled a brake before, but it seems really easy on Shimano stuff. Job one on the bike maintenance scene is to loosen the back wheel right now.
That looks like that frame's ridiculous, isn't it?
Bright green. Yeah. Right, I need to get this sprocket off. I've now bought the tool for the sprocket, so fingers crossed. Right now this goes smoothly, changing the sprocket. How difficult can changing an MTB sprocket actually be? We are about to find out. I've got Raceface cranks. I've got a new Raceface sprocket. Bought them online and I'm hoping they fit together, which I think they will. Ooh, don't do that on your mum's tiles. How do you even open it? And it's ready to go, the beast. But first I need to take this one off. I've put gloves on because I'm sick to death of having oily fingers and fingernails, and it was that easy.
That easy when you got the tool in it?
That easy when you're a tool. So that was genuinely, for how tight, I feel like I probably could have got that off yesterday, to be fair. And then that goes like that. Sorry to all the mountain bikers who are watching right now who are just like, this is so simple, why is it taking them so long? Cut me some slack, fam. So many tools needed to build a mountain bike. Sprocket back on.
Finally.
This is going well. I do have a new straight sprocket now and it looks pretty mean as well. Some white writing going on. Not the biggest fan of the white writing, but I feel like it's the whole style of Raceface. Straightest sprocket. I actually feel like I've got a bent crank axle because I've still got a bit of a play in that, which means, yeah, I've got a bent crank axle. So now I need to start worrying about that. It's always something. It's what life is. Life gives you a good result followed by a bad result. It's how you deal with the bad result is how you deal with life. You've got to pick yourself up and carry on. I don't care that I've got a bent crank axle because I'm bigger and better than bent crank axles. That right there is the sprocket installed. Looks pretty sick actually. It looks nice in the other one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Raceface. I take it back about the writing. I'm into it. Next on the list is to get my brake sorted out for mountain bike this weekend. I pull my front brake, it feels nice and sharp and responsive. And when I pull my rear brake, it's near enough touching my grip. I don't like that at all. It like freaks me out if anything. So I've had a word with the bike shop down the road who do a lot of enduro mountain bike stuff, and they've borrowed me some gear to bleed it myself however much I want it. They did go through it with me in the shop and it did seem really simple, so let's get started on it. And one of the beauties of having Shimano brake levers is, from what I'm aware, they are very easy to bleed. You just bleed them from the lever, and I'm hoping that this is as simple as I just got showed in the shop. This top one out, which is what I've been shown. Oh, I did not want to do that. So we've got to put the bucket on, screw. Basically these are hydraulic brakes. There we go. So this is what I'm saying. Shout out Formby Cycles for the free fluid and the tool to do it. Like that. Boosh, straight in there. We've just had a bit of a release, and then we have air bubbles coming up. And already this is feeling a little bit more like what I want it to feel like. There's air bubbles. That's better. That's really cool. So now I'm going to take it out. Hopefully it stays nice and tight. We will find out. Then we're going to grab the nearest thing to hand to just wipe everything down with. Now the brake feels, it still pulls in a lot though, which is annoying me. Like the front one, I get that because the front cable is shorter, it's always going to feel tighter. But I can't honestly say that I'm happy with how that feels. And I know that I've got these bolts here. I don't know whether it's like personal preference down to the levers. Do I need a new lever? Is it the lever that I'm using that creates like the feel that it's closer to the grip? But
You like your brakes to be really responsive, don't you?
yeah. Oh, to be honest, this is kind of working a bit though. So it's fresh bled. Much better.
Yeah?
Yeah. That definitely feels 10 times better. That actually now feels better than the front brake, which is annoying. Hello YouTube, welcome back to another day in the same video. Yesterday, as you would know, I bled me brakes for a Revolution bike park day this weekend. And now I've kind of woke up this morning really excited for Revolution. And the more I've thought about, the more I've sat and realised I want a downhill bike. This is an enduro bike. It's got 150mm travel on the front, 140 on the rear. But I really want a 200mm travel bike, big meaty thing. Couple of reasons why I want a downhill bike. The 200mm travel takes a lot more than the 150 does. I don't feel like my 150 is actually running correct at all. Like, it always bottoms out on me. It's already got volume spaces, which a lot of people message me. It's got 2 volume spaces in it already. Lowered it to like 130 psi in the forks and it's still bottoming out like all the time. Maybe it's just like not quite the right piece of kit for the type of riding I want to do. So that brings me to a new venture now. I'm going to go to the bank today. I'm going to get all money out and I'm going to go and view a downhill bike. Now, today's not going to be the day that you're going to see me buy the downhill bike. I'm more just letting you guys know that in tomorrow's video, I am going to be introducing you to my new downhill bike. I will actually be filming that this afternoon, but I will be riding it tomorrow. So I've got to be a couple of days delayed. But long story short, today is the day. I'm going to buy a 200mm travel bike and it's going to be insane. I really need to wash this at some point in the near future. It's like actually changing colour. It's that dirty. If you remember when I bought this from Phantom Motor Company, it was like gleaming, fully gleaming. I've had it washed once. It's got swirl marks all down the black. Yeah, which has kind of annoyed me now. So I've kind of got put off by washing it unless I wash it myself, and I don't really ever find the time to wash the car myself. So if you see me about and you see me rangy looking filth, you know why. One thing that I wanted to reference in regards to the difference between an enduro bike and a downhill bike, I don't feel like I was clear enough in the previous conversation. Enduro bike is designed to go up and down, so downhill and be quite structurally stable, but then also be quite like easy to go uphill. But a downhill bike, you'll see what I'm saying when I show you it, when I buy it in the next video. You will see they're so like open and out, like they're low slung, like the geometry on the frames, the way the forks point forward, they're just made for going down hills, that's all. Like, you can't go up hills on a downhill bike, they're too spongy and bouncy and stuff. I'm so excited, you have no idea. Let me go to the bank, let me get some cash out, and I will see you guys in a second. Okay, right, before we get the money out, Skeggs, sausage roll there, lad, £1 bakery.
Right.
Cheers. Okay, oh, by the way, I picked a few of my mates up last night and I didn't want them to throw the bottle. Money, motherfuckers! The wedge piece. I'm literally going after this video to go and get me downhill bike for tomorrow's video, and I've got 1,500 English smackaroonies to buy the bike. £1,500 is a lot of money, but this bike was nearly £3 brand new and it's only been ridden a handful of times. The bike that I really want is 4,000, which is a YT Tues or Tues or Tues, I don't know what you call it, but a YT Tues Carbon CF. So it's a CF Pro, so it's a carbon fibre Pro. Obviously I'm nervous about making the jump for like a £4,000 bike when I'd never ridden a 200mm travel bike. So what my objective is to go and buy the £1,500 second-hand bike, use it, get used to it. If I really want one, then invest proper money into one, and then I can resale the one that I'm buying today to like one of my good friends who are also after downhill rigs as well. So it's all going to be cool. So I've got 1500 G's. No, I've got 1500 G's. No,
Got 1.5 G's.
I've got 1.5 G's, and the next video you watch is going to be me buying my new downhill rig. Thanks for watching today's video. If you want to watch me do an enduro jump for the very first time ever, click here. If you want to watch me on a hardtail doing a world's first, click here. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, click straight in the middle, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another daily upload. Peace.